2 weeks into December and I'm still not done! Hi, and welcome to Quilt Meets World, where we have adventures in piecing and joy. I'm Russ, and I'm a little freaking out in my sewing room. I've still got a few more projects that I need to get done, and they need to be done this weekend. Thankfully, I'm having a sew day tomorrow. That should hopefully get me fully caught up. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting thing, but, time is not your friend in December all the time. So this week we are going to do a second recap video. Spoiler alert, next week will probably be a third recap video. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a Christmas recap video or if we're just going to pretend that December 25th's gift is my favorite. It tends to be everybody's favorite every year, so we will see what happens. But we are going to recap gifts 8 through 14. Let me make sure my math is right. Yes, 8 through 14. That should be 7 of them. And then we will go through what I liked about them, what I didn't, and all that other stuff. Day number 8, we got the cell phone pouch, clutch, hexie pattern, and hardware. This one is a bit of a, on Jimmy Kimmel's Christmas channel on XM, Holiday Seasonings, they do a ding or a dong. That was a little bit of a dong. I don't use a cell phone clutch. That's just me. I carry enough stuff around as it is, so my cell goes into my pocket. I asked the family chat if anybody wanted me to make it for them, and nobody said yes, so the answer is no. I may end up making it. If I get bored with hexies, it may end up going onto the take table at Stephanie's retreat. We will see what happens. It just depends on, if I think of anybody who might be interested. And now that I think about something, I may be a little bit evil and do that. We'll see. Day number 9 was the stars. This one, the couple videos that I saw, people had a fun time trying to figure out how to open these up. I don't think anybody really showed them with the lights in, and because the batteries weren't included, just like the song "Batteries Not Included," it just never made it any further. And then I knew I was going to do the holiday recap or the box recap, so I didn't let most of my stuff go too far away. That one I think is a bit of a ding because I liked it. I just got to remember to put it out next year. On the 10th, we got these cute little snips. These feel like gorgeous quality, so I love that. Thing that I hate is I'm accustomed to using the cheap snips because I'm going to drop these. I'm going to, do all these other things. And I would rather destroy a pair of $5 snips accidentally than these really gorgeous snips. So these would have to go into a place where I know I'm not going to drop them, and I don't know where that is yet. Because even though my sewing area is pretty stable and everything else, I've still dropped these left and right. And like I said, I don't mind dropping them there. So I'll call it a because I kind of like it, but I'm like, I've already got what I like. On day 11, we got this really cute magnetic case. And it's got a magnetic needle holder and a needle threader. And I've heard all kinds of comments about what these other two holes can be for. One person said that your snips can fit in here, and let me use my cheap snips. The cheap snips do fit. The cheap snips are the same size as the gold snips. So yeah, I could fit my snips in here. People said maybe a thimble in here, but I would have to say a leather thimble, not the traditional like metal thimble that you would find. I I don't do handwork right now. I don't know if I ever will do handwork, but it's a really cute design. I can just see this hanging up, sitting up on the shelves behind me somewhere. So I'm going to call this a as well, just because I think it's cute. I think it's pretty awesome. Not particularly for me. Again, there's a chance that this might go onto a take table. There's a chance that it just may wind up, as I start to clean out my shelves back there, it may end up there. Number 12 was an interesting one. It was this snowflake pattern, which is hand embroidery. It's got the thread, yarn, whatever this stringy thing is, and it's got a few decorative beads in there. I think this is gorgeous if it ever gets done. Will I be able to do it? I could probably learn. I could also ask my sister if she does embroidery, and if she does, maybe she would like it, and maybe if she's good, she'll do it and then give it back to me for Christmas next year. So maybe that's to happen. Again, so I'm going to put this as a I kind of like it, but I don't have the skills for this. That is something that I've learned with the box this year, is there's some stuff that not everybody has the skills with. But the good thing is you've bought the box, so that gives you motivation to learn the skill, or it just gives you motivation just to give it away, because you may say, I never want to do blank. Hexies I have done, and I'm like, I really don't know if I want to do them again, but maybe I do. Hand embroidery, I did in the past, many years, like I was probably 10 or 11, maybe 12, still young. And mom taught us some stuff, but we didn't really know what we were doing. With, like, our attention was too high and other things. So I'm like, yeah, probably not going to do it. But it'd be nice to learn. So we'll see what I do. Day 13 was these really cute mat scrubbers. These are really cute. I haven't tried them out yet. I probably should, maybe over the weekend, just to see how they work. They're fairly flimsy, but I don't think you need rough stuff on your mat. And they're cute designs. So I think I would give these a ding. They're useful items. People don't normally have these. And if you are looking for these, instead of paying whatever the obscene prices that they're probably going to have for quilter markup, just go to the Amazon, search for silicone face scrubber, and it's going to be a little scrubber like this with a little nub on the back, and it's got about the same firmness, so it'll probably do just as well. So yeah, I'm still going to call this a ding because I know my mat needs to be cleaned out, and I haven't done that yet. On day 14, we got the Quilt Builder card deck Missouri Star Special Edition. As a reminder with these, they are oops, this way. Cards with quilt blocks on them. And on the backs, it gives you basic cutting instruction on how to make each of these blocks. It's basic cutting instructions. There's no assembly instructions, so it assumes you know how to make a block. But honestly, if you're going to be using these to design a quilt, you probably know how to make the block. They're all fairly simple. I do like the fact that it gives you the name of the block on the back. Like this one. This one right here. On the back it says it's Fanny's favorite. So it does have the names of all of them. And yes, I do know that different quilt blocks can have different names. And that's the fun part about it, is to learn the history of some of the names. So this one, I probably have all of the blocks that are included in my other quilt builder sets. Right over here, I have in my reach deck 2, which I pulled some stuff out recently. And I know I have decks 1 and 3 and the Christmas deck as well. So I think everything that's in here is in the other decks, but you can never have too many cards. Sometimes you just may say, maybe this is what I'm looking for, or maybe this one has a better mix. Maybe I haven't gone through and looked at all of them, compared them. And I do know that this one has a few layout cards. And if I compare that to deck 2 does have layout cards as well. I think these are layout cards. That's techniques. Yeah, so this one has got like a tiled layout. It's got just a square. So they've got simple layouts in this one, and I think the Missouri Star has a little bit more advanced layout, or if not more layouts. So, and it looks like the Missouri Star may have a couple extra cards in there when comparing the two heights. The Missouri Star, this one looks like it's a little bit fuller in the box than set 2. So I think that is definitely a ding for this one. I really think that that's awesome to have for us. So that is 8 through 14. What are my favorites and I guess least favorites? So I will tell you, my least favorite is going to be the cell phone clutch. And that's only because I don't like doing hexies, and finding someone who might think that it's a good project to use is getting difficult. But like I said, I just had an idea in the back of my mind of maybe somebody that I can gift it to, and figure out what the reaction might be. It would definitely be a gift for next Christmas, not this Christmas. My favorite gift in 8 through 14 is definitely the Quilt Builder card deck. This is simply because I love playing with these. I've loved pulling these out and just going through and saying, okay, if I put these handful of blocks together, what kind of a sampler pattern could I get? It's helped give me some ideas for EQ8. EQ8, they have a whole bunch of blocks in there as well. But this way, I have something that I don't have to, I can see multiple blocks at one time. So I really like that. Anything else in here? You can tell by my meh or ding or dong that says, where they might be in the rest of my list. But so far, I think we've had a pretty fun box from Missouri Star. Not certain what the next week is going to entail, but I am pretty excited for it. So look out for those videos. Obviously, week 3 starts tomorrow, Sunday. And next Saturday, we will do yet another recap video on everything that we got next week and how awesome everything is. So until next time, Merry Vlogmas.